So you guys started with Yondr last year. Why is that something you're investing in again? Why is that important to you guys?
Yeah, we just felt that student engagement was really the key to this, and we felt coming back out of COVID, one of the things was learning loss, and a lot of the behaviors and things that students were learning online at home, they weren't used to not having their phones, and that became a focal point of their engagement, and they weren't interacting. We weren't interacting the way that we want our community to interact, and really the engagement piece was one thing that actually has dramatically increased from our students. Their engagement in classes and conversations and discussions and everything that they do has had a dramatic impact on our community and culture. Like, for example, one of our teachers meets students at the top of the stairs, every day, says hello, 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 to every single one of them. And prior to like Yondr, maybe 3 or 4 students are going to say hi to him. Now he came up to me afterwards and he goes, almost every single person's now, because they're not on their phone, they're engaged, they're saying hi, they're interacting back and forth. Our even in like our lunchroom, the kids are interacting, our hallways. It's just more of a active environment to create those essential conversational skills that people don't always have.
And then the students walk in, they have their own pouch, they put it in the pouch, they lock it. How do they get in? If you know you're getting a call from, let's say you know you're getting a call from mom at noon, what is the...
So the message that we sent to parents is the same thing. With being a one-to-one iPad school, if it's a non-essential thing, send the student an email. The student will see the email. We give them all, they all have a school email account with us. If it's not essential, something that they, hey, I'm going to be there 5 minutes late today, whatever it may be, or hey, don't forget to take your brother or sister home after school or pick them up. Send them an email. They'll be able to see that on their iPads that they have during the day. If it's something that's an emergency, similar to like the question was like, because we got asked this question, it's like, well, what did you do when you were, what did your parents do when you were in school? Well, you called the office. So they call the office if it's some sort of emergency or they need to pass out and things like that. Ironically enough, most of like the text messages that were coming in, the phone calls that were coming in to kids during the day are from their parents. And so it's an adjustment for students. It's an adjustment for parents as well. We'll say too, we've seen a dramatic reduction in our like online harassments, our online bullying, our online drama back and forth between students and things like that too. So we've had a dramatic decrease in that. We've had a dramatic increase in engagement. We've actually had a dramatic increase in our academic achievement since we implemented this just prior to the start of second semester last year. Our failure rates are down. So I mean, we've seen the progress that it makes in a short period of time. This year, we're pretty excited to see how that continues on throughout the course of this year and moving forward.
And it's just the $20 a student to pay for their own.
So they get the first one's free. So the only time they have to pay for one is if they lose it or if they try to damage it or anything else like that. So the first one we pay, we give to them. After that, it's their responsibility. So if they don't, then they have to pay to get it back. So.